Piano Live at 1:45. This is lesson 22. Today is Cinco de Mayo. So we are celebrating the Mexican victory at the Battle of Puebla when they pushed back Napoleon III's French forces, keeping their country from being taken over by France. It's a big celebration. So we're going to teach you how to play the beginning of the Mexican hat dance, which is kind of like the theme song or national dance in Mexico. So let's get our devices ready right now. And we're going to keep it simple. We are just going to play the very beginning of it. All right? So we need to make sure we're on scroll. We are going to C3, which is middle C. We need the 2 black key group above middle C, and we need the 3 black key group above middle C. So we need C sharp. That's the first key in the 2 black key group. We need F sharp, the first key in the 3 black key group. We're going to go back and forth between the two like this. All right? Can you do that? It's 3 times. So let's try it. Ready, go. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you need to use your pointer finger for the C sharp, pointer finger of your left hand. You need the pointer finger of your right hand for F sharp. That'll automatically make it easier if you play it that way, okay? Let's try it again. See if you can get your fingers ready. So C sharp, F sharp. Ready, and go now. I'm going to come to the piano so I can model what I'm telling you. All right. C sharp pointer finger, left hand. It's on C sharp. F sharp pointer finger, right hand is on F sharp. Can you play it with me? Let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. Easy. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. Now, can you think about this? Normally when you play it, you're playing it like the keys are hot. So you're letting go of them quickly. Can you see if you can do that? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. How was that? Practice that little part of the Mexican hat dance. We'll get to the more complicated part tomorrow. Speaking of complicated, let's go to the Batman theme. We were starting to work on the ending. And this is really challenging, isn't it? I decided that what I would do for that is I would just put the ending on the board so that it wouldn't be so confusing with all the other notes. So let's see what that looks like. Okay. There it is. All right. So, let me bring it down a little bit. So we were learning C sharp, D, D sharp yesterday. Remember that? That's all that I went over with you. And this is on the 2 black key group on past C4 on the iPad, okay? So we're going to the C beyond or past middle C to play these notes. So let's see if we can do that. Let's find that spot. And thank you for hanging in there with this because this is hard. We're going to see if we can make it easy. All right, I'm at C3, right? I need to move to C4. So I'm at C sharp, D, and D sharp. I'm going to be using 3 different fingers to play those, all right? When I get to the piano, I'm going to be using my thumb for D sharp, my pointer for D, plain old D, and my middle finger for D sharp, okay? Let's practice that. 2 C sharps, 2 Ds, 2 D sharps. Are you ready? Let's try it. Ready, go. How was that? Let's try it again. Ready, and go. Can we add some to it? Can we add D, D, C sharp, C sharp? So we're going backwards, aren't we? So that kind of makes it not so hard when you're going back where you came from. So let's do plain old D twice, and then C sharp twice. Let's do that again. Plain old D twice, and then C sharp twice. Let's do that again. Plain old D twice, C sharp twice. Can we play everything we've got circled? Let's try that. You ready? 1, 2, here we go. C sharp, D, D, D sharp, D, D, C sharp, C sharp. How was that? Let's do it again. C sharp, 1 and 2, and here we go. C sharp, D, D, D sharp, D, D, C sharp. I'm sorry, I moved, and so I went a little too fast. Let's do it again. C sharp again. 1 and 2, and here we go. C sharp, D, D, D sharp, D, D, C sharp. I'm going to move to the piano. Let's see if we can do it. All right, let me find my fingers. I got to go to the C, past middle C, and let me bring this down so you can see better. Right here. So I'm on C sharp here. My right hand, thumb, my pointer finger, plain old D, and my third finger, the middle finger, D sharp. Okay? There's where we are. Let's see if we can do that part we just did. Going up and back. All right, notes. We need you now. Come on up. Are you ready? 1, 2, here we go. C sharp, D, D, D sharp, D, D, C sharp. Is it doing okay? Are you catching on? Let's do that again. 1 and 2, and here we go. C sharp, D, D, D sharp, D, D, C sharp. Okay, let's stop with that much for today, and tomorrow we'll see if we can add the rest. Let's do one more thing today. Let's go back to Amazing Grace. We've been working on these fast songs. Let's end with Amazing Grace. And here it is. In case it's been a long time and you don't remember. So we're going back down to middle C, right? And we're going to use C sharp. Our left hand is on C sharp, playing C sharp. I'm going to use my pointer finger today, my second finger. Remember, for your right hand, F sharp is your pointer finger, and A sharp is your fourth finger. All right? Did you need a review with the iPad? Let's do a review with the iPad. All right? So back down to C3. There's my 2 black key group above C3. There's my 3 black key group. So this is how we started the lesson, right? So we go C sharp, then F sharp, then A sharp, F sharp, A sharp. Do you remember that? Let's do it one more time. Ready, go. C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, F sharp, A sharp. Let's try it with the accompaniment. Remember, the accompaniment goes 3 times. And let me see if I can turn it on. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, ready, play. Play it again. Here we go. 1, 2, C sharp, F sharp. Ready, play. One more time. 1, 2, 3, ready, play. Awesome, guys. You really hung in here for this lesson. Batman will be coming back tomorrow. So let's do a little celebration, a Mexican celebration. Ole, 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 ole. Listen, I hope you enjoy your day. Thanks for tuning in, and keep practicing the ending of Batman. Keep practicing the Mexican hat dance beginning and your other tunes. You never know when one might come back into this lesson. Well, thank you for tuning in to Piano Live at 1:45. Happy practicing.